Oh my gosh. Hey gang, just popping in to say hey. Oh my gosh, there's a bee flying right here in the bus. What is the freaking deal? Get out of here. I've got doors open, windows open, see, back doors open. Coconut likes to try to jump and catch them. Go away. Out the window, come on. Anyway, not much going on. I am at the Tumble-In RV Park here in Marfa, Texas, or right outside Marfa, Texas, actually. $15 a night to tent camp, for a tent camp space. So that's where I'm parked at tonight. And I've got, I just hate to plan so far ahead. It's $135 a week for the small back end space, which is the smallest space they have, you know, and I don't need to pull through. I can back this thing up. So anyway, but they're booked so that there's no solid weeks at all soon. So I've got the 1st and 2nd week of November. The 3rd and 4th week of November, there's not a solid week. If I book December now, then I could get probably the whole month, but weekly rates. I just can't seem to make myself book that far ahead. Yeah, because as soon as I do, something will happen. I'll probably get fired for not wearing a mask. You know, that. Whoa, where did he go? So anyway. Will you stop? Go away. I just know he's going to land on me or something. Maybe he went out the back door. Maybe I got lucky. So, there doesn't seem to be mosquitoes out here, but man, there are flies like crazy. Flies everywhere. You can't keep the flies out of this rig at all. So, anyway, I'm in a tent site right between the highway and the railroad track. But the railroad track is a bit from town, so we don't hear all the horn blowing like we did at the restaurant when I was there. He's on the window. Of course, he goes to the glass that's not open. Bees. Oh, come on. All you had to do was go straight across. I know y'all haven't seen him, but he's right there. Okay, I don't know where he went now. But anyway, that's all that's going on right now. The knuckle update, nothing much really. It's it hasn't moved. It's turned just like a tiny bit, but it hasn't like moved out. And I just got to find somebody that's going to work on it with me. Or for me, or whatever. You know, whatever. So anyway, that's all that's going on. I'll talk to you later. Ciao, babies.
I gotta go blow leaves. I have no idea how to do it. But we get to party in the W room Friday night.
Hey, gang. Hi, gang. Yeah. So today is day 1 of my 4 days off. I was going to drive up the mountain, and yeah. So I stopped. I went into Alpine, which is 25 miles that way, and the mountain is about 30 miles that way, and that way. I went into Alpine to the AutoZone to get a marine battery, because you hear the train. It's gonna honk in a second. Okay, he will after I start talking again. Anyway, my 2 batteries are not charging for some reason. So there's a $500 battery, which everything I need now is $500 lately, except for the $1,000 e-bike. But anyway, so I can't buy a $500 battery right now, so I went and got a $100 battery from Marine Battery from AutoZone. And until I can figure out what's up with my 2 batteries, this one will get me through, because I really don't use a lot of power. I mean, I recharge my phone, my tablet, and my laptop. That's really all I do. I've got solar lights, so you know, I got this bulb hanging right there. See that? Yeah. And it's got a little solar panel, you know, just a little one, like maybe 2x4 or something like that. And it hooks directly to that light bulb, and I just hook it up and set the panel in the windshield, and it charges up. And it's, you know, I only have to charge it every couple of weeks. I mean, that thing is great. That's one of the better things I've bought for this lifestyle. So anyway, so I got to AutoZone, got the battery, I came out, and while I was in AutoZone, I was looking at parts to fix this knuckle stuff. So I didn't tell them what I already found. I just told them that I need the part that the lower ball joint sits in. So they start looking up stuff, and they found something, and I'll show you a picture of it here. That's $200 and something. But I have to order it, and which is not the knuckle. It's, I just don't know. I think it's the thing on the bottom. I don't think it's not the ring thing from the looks of it. But the guy knows nothing about cars. All he could do was punch in make, model, and year, make, and model, and look up a part name. So I hate going into auto parts places and dealing with people that don't know even a little bit about cars. Surely they need to know more than that. I mean, I know this, I'm not the only one that comes in asking questions. So anyway, oh gosh, it's rather warm this afternoon, but a cold front's coming in next week, so we'll see. Anyway, back to the bus. So he printed out the part that he thinks that I need, which I'm pretty sure that's not it. I'm not a mechanic, but I'm pretty sure that's not it. So anyway, so I went back out, had the guy put the battery in my little swinging doors on the steps here. And I went up front to take a picture of where my ball joint is now. And I'll show you that. So it has turned a whole quarter now. So the end of the pin that, you know, you got the loop end and you stick it through and then you bend out the legs. Well, I saw the bent legs and I panicked thinking that my pin is fixing to break. So, yeah. So it's not bent anywhere that it's not supposed to be bent. But it is spinning pretty. Is it supposed to spin? I mean, I'm watching the cotter pin. I keep taking pictures watching the cotter pin. And within just, 3 days, it's gone a quarter of the way around. Now, granted, it could have gone all the way around and then landed on a quarter past where I saw it last. I don't know. But anyway, there's a helicopter way over there. I think I might get the drone out. It's breezy, but it's not too bad. Okay, anyway, back to the bus. Look, squirrel. Yeah. So I got scared. I sat there in the AutoZone parking lot crying. Because just frustration, frustration. I just don't know what to do. I have asked everybody I come in contact with. I've said, hey, you know anybody? The guy that's been working on the bus just doesn't seem to want to come around. He doesn't want to say no, but he doesn't come around. So I've just, I can't make him. My friend up in the mountain, he's in construction. He's got his own business. So he didn't have a lot of time. He is real good about, answering questions. And he does stop by every once in a while to look. He built my roof rack. Roof rack Joe. Nice rack, Joe. Anyway, yeah. And I got my solar panel, my big solar panels from him. He bought a pallet full and then sold off a few to the neighbors and kept what he wanted. Got him cheaper that way. Yeah. So anyway, back to this. So I don't know. I don't know what else to do. I'm afraid to drive very far. The mechanic that's been working on it said, just don't hit any bumps. You'll be fine. Well, you know, I don't think anybody hits bumps on purpose, you know? So I stay off the dirt roads. This RV park that I've been staying in just east of Marfa is dirt road, but I go very slow and I don't go very far on it. Yeah. So I've got I just paid for a tent space here at this park, so no hookups paid up till the 1st. And then on the 1st for 2 weeks, I have an RV spot with hookups. And then we'll see what happens after that. I just don't know. I'm stuck, which makes me frustrated. I can't go anywhere, which makes me frustrated. And I'm going to cry. It makes me frustrated. Yeah, it's just menopause. Don't give me too hard of a time about that, okay? I'm not begging for anything except for a mechanic that will come do work, you know? Because it's not like I can drop this thing off, you know? This is my daily ride, and I live in it. So I could throw a cot in the back room of the store. But then I got the dog. Oh, coconut. Which, okay, so you see how, I just did laundry, so it's all piled up. So you see how my bed is off the floor. Her bed's right there. And then my bed's way up there. So I just bought like $100 worth of groceries and stuff and went and did laundry. So all those groceries and all the laundry are up there on my bed. And I bought the groceries and stuff before I discovered that I wasn't going to go up the mountain. So anyway, life happens no matter where you sleep at night. Yeah. You're in a house, something breaks, you got to fix it. Your vehicle, you have to fix it. Just so happens that my vehicle and my house are the same thing, or one and the same. So I gotta fix it. And oh my gosh, it's just frustrating to find a mechanic. Apparently there's a tire shop in Alpine. I've called twice. Once I got a machine, once I got no answer. Got no return call. So I'll keep trying. But I mean, there's just nothing out here. There's nothing. I mean, I'm at nowhere. I am nowhere. It's 100 miles it's just over 100 miles to Odessa, or maybe right at 100 miles, I don't know. That's the nearest big town. Fort Stockton is about an hour drive away. It's about 90 miles, I think. Yeah. Ugh. Life sucks sometimes. So I've been kind of lonely for friends, if that even makes sense. I mean, I've got Retha here and Tracy, and I see Retha probably once a week. I don't see Tracy ever, unless I go up the mountain, and I can't go up the mountain. You know, and there's a ton of people I know from the store. I mean, I've been at the store a year, and I see the same people all the time. So we're, like, store friendly. But seeing them outside the store, I don't know. Kind of been feeling down lately. But I think it's more the vehicle repairs. So, yeah. So anyway, I'm going to let you go. I will yak at you later. Ciao, babies. I want my ice. That fat belly.